And turning now to I-Team 8 and a woman's fight to make her post office in Shelbyville wheelchair accessible.
Yeah, she just got a big win in the United States Court of Appeals. I-Team 8's Cody Fisher has that story.
This legal battle has always been about one thing, being able to finally go through those doors and use the post office just like everybody else.
Shelly Ellison has used a wheelchair since high school. In 2015, she got a P.O. box at the post office in Shelbyville because she started a nonprofit called Wheels on the Ground. They raise awareness and advocate for people with disabilities. The entire time Ellison has had the P.O. box, she hasn't been able to go inside herself to use it.
When you look at those stairs, what are the thoughts that go through your mind?
That's like a giant mountain trying to climb.
She filed a complaint to get a ramp put in front so she could go inside, but the post office says they couldn't. Instead, they told Ellison to use the ramp in the back and to press this button for someone to come and help her.
Being told, hey, come up here to this little platform, sit out in the weather, and you can't come inside. Talk about making yourself feel like a low, second-class citizen, like you're not welcome where everybody else is.
I saw firsthand another issue Ellison has dealt with by being told to use the back ramp.
That's been blocked by like UPS trucks and other things. So it's just still not very user-friendly, even with what they've done.
At her wit's end, Ellison filed a lawsuit to get the Postal Service to put in a ramp. The first judge sided with the Postal Service because they said Ellison could use their online services or go to other post offices outside of Shelbyville to get everything she needed. Not satisfied, Ellison appealed the decision. The 7th Circuit Court of Appeals ruled overwhelmingly in her favor. In the ruling, one of the judges wrote, "It's 2023 for heaven's sake. The Rehabilitation Act was enacted 49 years ago. The Americans with Disabilities Act was enacted more than 30 years ago. One would be hard-pressed to find an institution other than the Postal Service that would even dare make the arguments the defense has made in this case. In 2023, the refusal to make a post office wheelchair accessible should be deemed discrimination under the Rehabilitation Act without further ado."
Reading the ruling, it's like at least they understand that, yeah, this is not, you're not providing meaningful access with what you've offered. I'm only asking for a ramp. Just put a ramp in,
Is this an example of how one person can make a difference, one person can change the world?
I didn't think about it like that, honestly. I just want to be treated like everybody else.
Ellison tells me that her attorney is going to be meeting with the attorneys for the U.S. Postal Service next week to find out if they're finally going to be putting in a ramp or if they're going to continue to fight this in court. Reporting in Shelbyville, Cody Fisher, Wish TV, I-Team 8.